What's up, guys? Alvin Palantir here to give you guys my One Piece chapter 717 review. Let me start by saying, if you are one of those people that complain about One Piece chapters sometimes being too jumpy, jumping around from person to person to person, and you're not used to this style, you are not going to like this chapter. But I personally thought it was a above average, really solid chapter that serves as a setup chapter, but certain things in it made me so fucking happy. Now let me just go from the start and tell you exactly what made me happy and exactly some other things didn't make me as happy. First of all, we're getting even more build up to this Don Chinzhou backstory, possibly. Don Chinzhou asked Luffy, do you know Rayleigh, who taught you hockey? Luffy said Rayleigh. He's like, wow, Rayleigh's still alive? I fucking hate Rayleigh. Like, Don Chinzhou has been around. He knows all the big players. I would not be surprised if he knew Whitebeard, maybe even Gold Roger. Like, the people Don Chinzhou knows alone makes me think his backstory would be interesting, but it might not even come. Don Chinzhou, he was actually crying, which added comedy to a kind of serious topic, which I kind of appreciated. So you can complain it was out of place, but I really appreciated that too. Sanji and Kinemon are waiting outside the Coliseum, and they see that the Marines are outside. Even more foreshadowing to this big ass showdown. If you are not aware of my theory, I haven't really made a video on it, but I keep on saying in my reviews, there's going to be a showdown between the dwarves, the marines, the pirates, the bounty hunters, assassins, everybody, and of course the Don Quixote family. There's going to be a huge brawl, kind of a war. I would call it a war, more of a battle that's going to take place at Dressrosa. Now, we see the Vice Admiral outside the Coliseum. They're waiting basically for the criminals and the pirates to leave the Coliseum, and then they're going to arrest them when they come outside. They defeated them once because they're already weak and they can't really fight back anyways. And then we go to a very, very interesting part with Frankie and the Toy Soldier, as the Toy Soldier is explaining what happened when Don Flamingo became King of Dressrosa. Two rules were implemented. The first rule that was implemented is there's a midnight curfew. You're not allowed to leave your home after midnight for some strange reason. So we can predict that something strange in Dressrosa that is very unethical and terrible happens after midnight. We don't know what that is, but we're going to find out, because most likely during this arc, it's going to be midnight at some point. I don't think they've been in Dressrosa for a full day yet, so it's going to be midnight at one point. The other point was toy soldiers and humans cannot enter each other's houses, which is understandable. And for some reason, when humans turn into toys, the humans that knew that human don't remember them. I don't know what the meaning for that was. Maybe the humans just don't want to remember them, or maybe it's a law. I have no fucking clue. They just don't remember them, and we know why they turned into toys. Because of that female devil fruit user we saw that came onto the Thousand Sunny and turned Chopper and the others that were with them in that group into toys. So that's the devil fruit user that turns people into toys. Why the fuck does she turn random villagers into toys? I have no fucking clue. Why the fuck would she do that? Why would Doflamingo want her to turn random people into toys? No goddamn clue. But we're going to find out. There's a really big mystery that has to do with Dressrosa that's slowly beginning to get unraveled with more chapters that are released. And that's one of the things I like about One Piece, the fact that we're constantly presented with a new mystery that we slowly have to unravel in our heads. But it's going to be, every chapter that's released, we get a step closer to finding out exactly what the fuck is going on. That being said, then we go to the fight between, we get like fucking one panel of the fight between Law, Fujitora and Doflamingo. We get like one panel of that. Basically Law's trying to contact Nami. He needs some fucking help or he's gonna get his ass kicked. I really want to know how Law's gonna get out of this one. But other than that, we then go to the dwarves for the final part of the chapter. We jump to the dwarves, and this is fucking interesting as hell. You better be prepared for this. The dwarves are basically taken from their home and forced to work in the Smile Factory. Basically slaves to create the smiles. Now, the dwarf princess is in the Smile Factory working. And apparently the factory is located underneath the fucking Coliseum. Underneath the Coliseum. So we're going to see everybody coming together at the Coliseum for one final showdown. And holy shit, what the fuck is going to happen? I really want to know how this is all going to play out. We know that the tournament at this point is not going to finish. The tournament's not going to finish. I will cut off my right hand if the tournament finishes. Like, legit, it's not going to finish. We're obviously going to have some kind of interruption by the dwarves trying to get underneath the Coliseum, or the Marines breaking in, or something fucking happening that's going to cause the tournament not to finish, and it's just going to turn into chaos. Fucking chaos. That is what I think will happen. I may be wrong, but that's along the line of what I'm going with. And I know I won't cut off my right hand if I'm wrong. My bad. I didn't mean to say that shit. Anyways, guys, Alvin Pounds here. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you guys think about this chapter and what you guys think is going to happen. And if you guys have any clues to help us unravel the mystery of Dressrosa, the factory, and how this arc will progress. Anyways, guys, Alvin Pounds here. I am out.